Hello everyone. Today we'll study about silent features of the Constitution. Before that, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, like, share, and comment. Okay, let's start. First, we'll see what is Constitution. Constitution is it's a set of fundamental rules that are determine how a country or a state is to be run. Like almost all constitutions are codified, which means they are written down clearly in a specific document. Written in specific document that is called constitution. We'll see silent features of the constitution. First one, lengthiest constitution. Constitutions are classified into written written like the American constitution, or unwritten like the British constitution. See, our Indian constitution is written constitution, and it is lengthiest of all the written constitution of the world. We'll see why it has been lengthiest. See, in original constitution we had 395 articles, 22 parts, 8 schedules, and again through the 106 amendments, again it became 170 articles, 25 parts, and 12 schedules. Because of these, again it is lengthiest, and there are some factors which contribute again to be lengthiest. There are some four factors that have contributed to this elephant size of our constitution. We'll see first factor, which is geographical factor. Next, historical single constitution and dominance of the legal luminaries. See the geographical factors. See, that is the vastness of a country and a diversity. Next, in historical factors, it is the influence of Government of India Act 1935, and in single citizen for both center and states, and dominance of a legal luminaries in the Constitution Assembly. Next feature, drawn from various sources. See, our constitution has been borrowed from the many other countries, such as we have drawn from the Canada, USA, UK, Russia, France, Japan, etc. See, fundamental rights we have borrowed from USA, and parliamentary system from UK, and emergency provisions from the Germany, and we have also drawn from GOI Act 1935, that is Government of Indian Act 1935. It is also bulkier one again. Next point, next feature, blend of rigidity and flexibility. See, next again the constitutions are also classified into rigid and flexible. Ours is, it is synthesis of both rigidity and flexible, that is blend of rigidity and flexibility. See, rigidity means a special procedure is required for the amendment, like American constitution. Next, flexibility means ordinary laws are need for the amendment of the constitution, like a Britain constitution. Next feature, federal system with unitary bias. See, federal means it has a features of two government division of power, like written constitution and supremacy of the constitution, and rigidity of a constitution, okay, etc. In unitary bias means like it has a strong center and a single constitution, single citizenship, and flexibility of the constitution, etc. We'll discuss in upcoming videos in detail. Now just we'll have a glance of what are the features in this video. Next, parliamentary form of government. Ours is parliamentary form of government. Okay, it has a features of features are the presence of nominal and real executive, majority party rule, and collective responsibility of the executive to the legislature, okay, and dissolution of lower house, that is Lok Sabha, etc. Next, a synthesis of parliamentary sovereignty and the judicial supremacy. See, the sovereignty of the parliamentary is associated with the British Parliament. This is associated with British Parliament, and judicial supremacy is associated with again American Constitution. That is USA. Next, integrated and independent judiciary. The Supreme Court stands at the top of the integrated judicial system in our country, uh, and as well as independent. Next, we'll see fundamental rights, which are enumerated in the Part 3 of our Constitution. Part 3 of our Indian Constitution guarantees six fundamental rights to the all citizens. Next, directive principles of state policy. Directive principles of the state policy. B.R. Ambedkar have called this directive principles as it's a novel feature of the Constitution. Novel features. DPSPs are novel features of the Constitution. Next, fundamental duties. See, fundamental duties were not in original Constitution. It is later added through the 42nd Constitutional Amendment Act in 1976 through the Swaran Singh Committee recommendation. Next, a secular state. It is also added in 42nd Constitution Amendment Act in 1976. Next, universal adult franchise. In this, voting age was reduced to 18 from the 21 years through the Constitution Amendment 61 Act then in 1988. Next, single citizenship. See, though the Indian Constitution is federal and envisages a dual polity like center and state, it provides only a single citizenship, that is Indian citizenship. In USA, they have a dual citizenship, one for center, another for state. For us, single citizenship for the throughout the country. Single citizenship for our country. Next, we'll see independent bodies. Another feature is independent bodies. It has election commission, Union Public Service Commission, State Public Services Commission, Comptroller and Auditor General. These are all independent bodies. This is also one of the feature of our constitution. Next, we'll see emergency provisions. The ratification behind the incorporation of these provisions is to safeguard our sovereignty, unity, integrity, and security of our country, the democratic polity system, and the constitution. That's why it is added. Uh, Again, in these three types: national emergency, state emergency, financial emergency. We'll see in detail in upcoming videos. Next feature, three-tier government. Our original constitution did not have this three-tier government. Later, it is added through the 73rd Constitutional Amendment Act of 1992 that gave a constitutional recognition to the panchayat. Okay, it is added in Part 9 of our constitution and in Schedule 11 of our constitution. Next, municipalities are added through the 74th Constitutional Amendment Act in 1992 only. It is added in Part 9A of our constitution, 9A 9A and Schedule 12 of our Constitution. This three-tier government is recommended by the B.R. Mehta Committee. Mehta Committee. Next feature is cooperative societies. Cooperative societies have got the constitutional status and a protection through the Constitutional Amendment Act 97 of 2011. Okay, in this amendment it has made some three changes. First one, fundamental rights. It is added as a fundamental right through the article 19, and it is also added the cooperative societies are also added in DPSP in article 43B as to promote the cooperative societies, and cooperative societies are also added in part 9B Okay, Article 243 ZH2 243 ZT ZH2 ZT. Okay, that's all about. Thank you.